It's Matt here. This video was requested by a lot of you. It's an in-depth guide about Railway, what it is, how to set it up for N8N, and so much more. In a nutshell, Railway is just a way for you to easily rent out a server on the other side of the world so that your N8N runs 24/7, doesn't go down, and best of all, they're cheap. But you can actually go beyond just N8N with Railway. You can create websites, apps, have your database here. You can also like host open source tools, which I will show you in a bit. But first of all, you gotta sign up using the link down in the description. Once you've signed up, you have to go to the dashboard and then click on new. Now, this is like the fun part. You can deploy a template that's already built. Like for example, when you click on template, the first one that comes up is N8N, right? But there's so much more. If you've ever done web CMS, you've got Strapi here. You can create APIs, WordPress, Laravel, Chatwood, and so much more. Like, this is what I want to try next. You can even host your own Firecrawl here. This is super expensive, but if you try and host it on Railway, the cost significantly goes down. But for this video, let's just focus on N8N. Couple of things to note, all right? If you do want to use N8N on Railway, you need to like subscribe to the $5 per month plan, which is just, a cup of coffee. Don't be too cheap because it's going to be one of your best investments, right? As we can see, look at how much I've paid for the past couple of months. 5, 6.45, 9.22. My highest one was 11.39. But this month, even though I've got more usage, I actually paid a lot less. So like definitely go with the hobby plan. All right. Let's look at the different plans. All right. So we're at the pricing page. You just need the $5 per month plan. I never went beyond the pro, just this one. All right. And then keep in mind though that it really depends on your usage. If your machine handles super complex 24/7 server stuff, you're probably gonna go way past $5. But as we can see, like in my billing, I never needed to go on the pro plan. Right? Then once you're done, oh, by the way, quick tip, you can only use credit. They don't, I think, accept debit. So keep that in mind. I'll probably do a video about credit cards soon. There are cheap ones out there. You can get now, or you can apply for a supplementary one. But again, going back, go to templates, search for N8N. Right, the ones you click on that, it's gonna present you the services that it's gonna configure. So you've got primary, worker, Redis, and Postgres. You don't need to know a lot of this stuff. So basically, it's gonna install N8N, and then something that will run 24/7, and then something that will be able to run your workers, and then the last one is the database. I said a bunch of technical stuff. Don't worry about that. Right, it's gonna take a couple of minutes, but it's going to open or like create your N8N. By the way, I received like a feedback from one of the members of the community that they are having problems subscribing to the hobby plan. The only thing that I can recommend is either you switch browsers, right? Or like maybe it's a problem with your credit card. Maybe it's trying to block it. But while that's going on, all our services are being deployed. All right, I think like Railway is messing with me because it's been 3 minutes. But if this happens to you, don't worry. Just click on one of the services. Like for example, the primary one is the most important one. This will like give you the link of your N8N. So when you try and click that, you should have your own N8N. All right, there we go. Boom. Super easy. Didn't even have to like code or anything. Then you can also like, if you really want to dig deep, you can even access your database here, right? Or maybe that's the reason why it's having problems showing. But like if you try and there we go. You can even view your data on your database here. All right, so for some reason, like it's having problems deploying everything. What I'm gonna do is actually just, delete it because there's probably a problem with the deployment. So after that, I would like do the same thing all over again if you ever encounter that problem. Now, before I do delete it, just want to show you this one, observability. Here's where you can like see how much resources your services are consuming, like RAM, CPU, because that ultimately will depend or like uh, tell you how much you're going to pay at the end of the month. And then you can also view the logs here. Like, I don't know what scenario you're going to be viewing your logs. Maybe if you have your N8N timing out or having problems opening it, just go to logs and check if there are any errors here. The usage, so as we can see, estimated usage is 5.08 because we're using this amount of resources. Then you can monitor your usage here so that you can estimate how much you're going to pay for the month. But other than that, like that should be it. Once you set this up, you can just visit this link for your N8N and you should be good to go. It's that easy. But if you don't want to spend for N8N for Railway for now, I'm also offering free N8N for anyone who wants. Just message me on Instagram and I'll help you set it up. Just give me your email and I'll invite you to my own N8N. All right, thanks.